All right, so we're going to expand these two using Pascal's triangle. So we have Pascal's triangle over here, and I'm going to highlight the row that we need. So we need row 8. So we're going to look for the 8 on the side here, and then this is row 8 for the triangle. So these are going to be our binomial coefficients as we go through and we expand this problem here. So I'm going to set up my expansion. I've got my row 8, so my first one is 1. And then I'm going to take my first term, which is just x, and then my second term, which is just y. Okay, and then I'm going to go to my second term. So I'm going to have an 8, and then I've got x and y again. So I'm just doing with x and y. Now, if I had another term in it, like say that was a 2y, I would put the 2 in front of there as well. So let's just set this up. So we've got 28, and then x and y. Then we have 56, x and y, 70, x and y. Then we have 56, x and y. And then let's see, 28, x and y, then 8, x, y, and then 1. All right, and then we're going to go with our exponents. So since we're doing the 8th expansion, your first term, you're going to get an 8 for that exponent, and then you're going to descend. So we're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then on our second term, we're going to start at 0, and we're going to ascend. So we're going to go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, now because the x's and the y's don't have any numbers in front of them, we're actually done at this point. What we need to do here is just simplify. So notice that 8 plus 0 is 8, 7 plus 1 is 8, 6 plus 2 is 8, 5 plus 3 is 8, 4 plus 4. As we keep going through, all of the exponents are adding to 8. Okay, so we've done this right. And it's a plus sign, so there's no sign changes. So this is just all going to be a plus in between here. And then if I am entering this into the software on the computer, this would be marked wrong. Okay, so don't write the 1. Don't write the y to the 0. This one here also, you don't want that y to the first. Everything else here is okay. Take this x to the first off, so just x. And take the 1x to the 0 off there. So this term was just x. Okay, so if you don't want to get marked wrong, you would put it like that. I am going to go over and look at everything, so don't worry about it too much. But if you do remember to do that, I would appreciate it. Okay, so that's using the triangle here. That's an easy expansion. So let's look at this next example. So now we're going to the 4th. Expansion to the 4th. So I'm going to pull the triangle down here, and we're going to use the 4th row this time. Okay, so here's our 4th row. So these are the coefficients we're using, 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1. So I'm going to set this up with my first, so I've got the 1, and then my first term is 7x. I'm going to use a parentheses because it's got the number in front of the x. And then my second term is a 3y. It's a positive 3y, so I don't need to worry about the signs. Okay, then my second term is 4. And then I've got a 7x and a 3y. And then I've got 6, a 7x, and a 3y. Then I have a 4. So we'll come down here, we'll do a 4, a 7x, and a 3y, and then a 1. And then we're going to fill in our exponents. So this one started with, we're doing a 4th expansion. So we'll get our first term, we'll have a 4, and then we'll descend. So 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then our second term will start with 0, and we will ascend. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now we're all set up, so we just have to work this out. So this is going to be a 1, times 7 to the 4th, x to the 4th, and 3y to the 0 is just 1, so times 1. So 1 times 7 to the 4th times 1 is just going to be 7 to the 4th. So that is going to be 2,401. So 2,401 x to the 4th for our first term. Second term, you're going to have 4 times 7 cubed x cubed times 3 to the 1st y to the 1st. Okay, so let's get the numbers here and multiply those out. So you've got 4 times 7 cubed times 3 to the 1st. So that's going to give us 4,116. And that's x cubed, y to the 1st, so just y. And it's positive because we're just dealing with positives here. Okay, so our next one, we've got 6 times 7 squared x squared times 3 squared y squared. So we've got 6 times 7 squared times 3 squared. So 49 times 9. So 2,646. And then you have x squared and y squared, and a plus sign there. Okay, then we've got 4 times 7 to the 1st, x to the 1st, times 3 cubed, y cubed. So that's going to be 4 times 7 times 3 cubed. So 4 times 7 times 3 cubed is 27. So 756 x to the 1st, y cubed. And then here you've got 1 times, that's just going to be 1 times 3 to the 4th, y to the 4th. So 3 to the 4th is going to be, let's see here, I think that's 81. 81 y to the 4th there. All right, so our answer here is going to be 2,401 x to the 4th plus 4,106 x cubed y plus 2646 x squared y squared, and then plus 756 xy cubed plus 81 y to the 4th. All right, and then let's do the last problem here. You've got the 10th term in your expansion. Nope, lost it. All right, so the 10th term in the expansion, 3a minus 4b to the 12th. So our n here is going to be 12, and then our r is going to be 10. We're finding the 10th term. So we're going to use, okay, n, and then r minus 1, so 12, and then 10 minus 1. That's going to give us our binomial coefficient. And then we've got our first term, which is 3a, and then you're going to go n minus r minus 1, so 12 minus 10 minus 1. And then our second term is a minus 4b, and that's going to be to the r minus 1. Okay, so its binomial coefficient is going to be n r minus 1, and then it's going to be first term n minus r minus 1, and then second term r minus 1. Okay, so this is going to be 12c9 for our binomial coefficient, so let's go ahead and find that. So 12 math PRB and CR9, so 220. Okay, this is going to be, let's see, 10 minus 1 is 9, 12 minus 9 is 3, so this is 3a cubed, which means that's going to be 3 cubed a cubed. And then that's to the 9th, so this is negative 4b to the 9th, so negative 4 to the 9th, b to the 9th. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the number that goes with that. So 220 times 3 cubed times -4 to the 9th. So this is going to be a really large number. So -1,000, no, it is, I think it's 1 trillion, but let me write it out here. So it's -1,557,135360. And then you have a cubed, b to the 9th. So let's see. Yeah, 1,557,135,360, a cubed, b to the 9th. And that is the right answer. I did this one the other day as well.